Hi everyone, I am Trucker Ray. I travel the highways of North America as a Christian truck driver, and I love to share my experiences out on the road, the reality of trucking, and of course the gospel of Jesus Christ. But the reason why I'm making this video is I've been having a lot of issues with the GoPro that I've been using. The GoPro, well, any GoPro as a matter of fact. I mean, we know, if anybody that knows GoPros knows that they have their issues. There's freezing, there's batteries that get too hot, they overheat, etc. So, recently I have a GoPro Mini 11. I've been using the Mini 11s. And they've been working well, but recently, the one that I used to look out my windshield decided not to start up unless you hold it down for 15 seconds every time, and I was getting annoyed, and I was looking at some other alternatives. I'm like, getting tired of these GoPros. I really am. Excuse me. Let's just say right off the bat, they have phenomenal quality, picture quality. They really do, but they're just unreliable, unfortunately. And the reason why I've been putting up with them for so many years is because there really hasn't been any real competition. Someone told me recently that now there is competition, the DJI Osmo Action 4. So I looked at a few reviews. They seem to be okay. I thought, okay, this is probably a good deal. I've got a DJI Mini 3 drone. It is phenomenal. It has great picture quality. It's just an amazing unit, that drone. I thought, well, if they make a drone with that kind of picture quality, then their action camera must be just as good. So I decided to purchase two of them, and I put my GoPros away, and for the last 4 days I've been tinkering around trying to get the settings right on this Osmo Action 4, and to no avail. No matter what I have done, I can't seem to get the same quality as I do out of the GoPro. During the day, if you're walking around, it's not too bad, but during the night, or if you're in shadows, it literally makes me look like a ghost. And so what I've done is I have put the GoPro Mini 11 Black. This is the Mini 11 that doesn't have any screens on it. It's just a big heatsink on the back. And I have put right alongside of it the brand new DJI Osmo Action 4, and I am going to show you now the comparison, first of all at night, and then you will see comparison during the day, and I'm going to give you live reaction to it, because a lot of people have been asking me on my channel, what is the issue? I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish. The DJI is a phenomenal camera. It's way better than GoPro. I really have to disagree with that, and this is what I've done. The Mini 11, and you have my honest truth on this, I have done no settings manually to it. It is all automatic settings set on there. The only thing I have changed is 2.7K and 60 frames per second. I normally record at 24 frames a second, but I wanted to do something a little bit different for my future videos for the upcoming season of driving. So I want to record everything at 60 frames a second. Even though I was told it doesn't make any difference, it's actually worse quality than 24, but I disagree with that. If anyone looks at any of my videos on my channel, they will know that the 24 frames a second looks good. It looks cinematic, it looks nice, but the 60 frames a second is incredible. It is so vivid, it is so detailed. When you're driving down the road, you can pause the video, you can see the cracks in the asphalt. It is way superior to the lower frame rates. So I don't know what this other individual is talking about, but I do appreciate his response. So as for the Action 4, I've done the same thing. Right out of the box, it's been totally set to factory. The only thing I've changed on that thing, the only thing, I don't have it in pro mode, nothing. Automatic balance, automatic this, automatic shutter speed, everything's automatic just like the GoPro. The only thing again I've changed on that, 2.7K and 60 frames a second. So we're going to watch this together, and you're going to get my real-time reaction to it, because I really haven't had a chance to really look at both of them as a comparison. So let's have a look. Okay, the very first test is going to be the in-cab test, and I'm going to just adjust this light to what I normally do if I'm going to be recording at night.
So pardon me, I don't have one of those sticks that you can put two different cameras on.
Wow, what a difference.
I'm just doing a comparison here myself, literally by holding the cameras together. So if they jingle a little bit, I do apologize. So the GoPro is on my left, so that would be on your right, and the Osmo, DJI Osmo 4K, or Action 4 rather, is on my right and on your left. So let's compare the quality. Don't have to test the mics, it doesn't matter. I mean, we could test the mic if you really wanted to, but they pretty well sound very similar. The DJI might have a little bit more bass to it, but I don't really care about that because I have an external mic for this thing anyway. So why don't we'll kill that light and we'll go outside and we'll test some outside lighting. What we'll do is we'll just kind of get the look with no extra help from the lights, maybe a little bit there from the light up top. But this is going to be a test of what kind of lighting, how they compare at night with very limited light.
The GoPro is clearly more responsive at night and in the dark. You can see that. It's showing a lot more detail at night. In some cases, it's a little darker. In some cases, it's a little brighter. But it's consistent. The thing I'm noticing about the Osmo is that it's not consistent when it comes to the light balance. Just walking in between here, look at the reflection on the right hand side compared to the left. It is way more vivid. It is way more clear on the right hand side. Way better picture. Wow. There is a huge difference. You can clearly see the difference. But the next test is going to be the big one. This is where I do the test during the day. And yeah. So, yeah, again, a little bit of lighting from that lamp up there. I mean, the Osmo gives you a little bit of light.
There's a little bit of some
in some situations better.
With no additional lighting.
But it's almost like a forced light. It's not a natural light.
So no additional lighting outside. Natural dark.
You can see the skin color of my face way better. I look like a ghost, and it even looks a little blurry on the left-hand side. The Osmo looks blurry.
Here, you can probably see clearly there's a difference. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to be reacting live to it myself.
Wow. You guys understand where I'm going with this now? Do you see the issue I've been having here? Do you see the struggle I've been dealing with? Here we go.
All right, good morning,
Check
everyone.
This out.
It is the following day,
wow.
And we're going to do a little bit of
I look like a ghost.
comparison in the daylight. The reason why I did the evening shots first is because I showed up here last night first. So basically, the issue I was having with the DJIs, I had the camera sitting up here. So we're going to kind of simulate the positioning of this, and I usually sit about here.
Oh, wow.
So we're just going to do a little bit of coverage. I'm going to show you a little bit of what it's like during the day, and I'm going to give you some live reaction to it.
Just look at that. You can see my skin color. You can see every wrinkle on my face. Nothing to be proud of. But look at how blurry and how white my face is on the left. The Osmo It just does not adjust to the light very well. Now this is a bit different going outside. In some areas it's closer, but you will notice, look how much darker the Osmo is compared to the GoPro. And you're gonna notice, as you watch this part outside, watch how much better the quality of color is, the vividness of the color. See, some areas the Osmo looks good and it adjusts, but it's not consistent. What I'm seeing on the right hand side, I can live with that. I could maybe even live with what the Osmo is providing on the left. Now look at this comparison. Look at the difference in the brightness. It's way brighter on the right hand side. The GoPro. And look at how much more color is on the right hand side. The color is just way more vivid. I mean, it's very similar in some areas, but GoPro clearly has the upper hand on this. See, even looking at the back of the trailers there, it looks very, very similar. And if you look in the background at the hill on the top, you can see there's overexposure on the top of that hill up there, but on the GoPro there isn't. On the Osmo, there's overexposure up there. You can see it. Look at it again. See the overexposure on the top of the hill up there? Also, look how much darker the color is. If you have to back it up. There's a green truck that's parked out there. Just a huge difference. Look at this. And it's really important for me to have that camera looking in at me when I'm doing my videos. It is, without a question, I think the choice is clearly GoPro. I have, like I said, tinkered with the manual settings. I mean, and I'm sure if I went into the manual settings and I spent an hour trying to find the exact perfect setting for when I'm sitting in this exact light and set it as a preset, and then set another exact preset for when it gets dark out, or when it's cloudy, or when it's storming, or when it's really bright because of the snow is out. I don't want to have to keep changing presets all the time. I want to trust that the camera is going to adjust to the environment, and the GoPro does that. And the thing I like about the GoPro is that it will not enhance your brightness. A lot of the time I have to put a light in front of me to get the proper lighting so people can see me. And I'd rather it do that, because when you have a camera like the Osmo, it is actually enhancing the brightness so it can see you a little bit better, but it's also creating a lot of it's creating a lot of noise, a lot of fuzz. It's making it blurry. Friends, leave your opinion in the description below. There are some spots during the daytime shooting that the Osmo didn't look too bad, but you have to admit, and I'm not trying to talk you into this, from what I just seen, I think the GoPro kicks butt on this Osmo, clearly. And this is a GoPro Mini 11, black. It's not even the Hero. So there you have it, you guys. I wanted to show you for myself what I'm dealing with.'t the GoPro is behaving itself again, so I can start using it. And if you're thinking about buying the Osmo, hey, if you want to look at some other reviews, go for it. But I'm not being paid to promote either one of these. I'm showing you, this is from someone who does filming every single day in his truck. And it's very important for me to have a camera that's consistent when it comes to the color, the lighting, and it'd be nice to have a camera that's reliable, and I've been struggling with that. That's why I went to the Osmo Action 4, because I thought, hey, this is probably going to be a lot more reliable because I have the drone, and the drone is really good, the DJI drone. but I'm just not happy with the quality of this camera. So leave your comments below what you think, and I appreciate and thank you for watching this comparison review of the DJI Osmo Action 4 and the GoPro Black Mini 11. Take care, my friends. Until next time, bye for now.